I said I'm going to make a follow-up video on the first leg of the Europa League semi-finals in Villarreal. And this is that follow-up video. The second leg, the result, and what's next for Arsenal. We lost on the whole tie, on the whole aggregate score. You know, we drew the second leg 0-0, as you can see on your screen. It's just underneath me. We didn't even get to score a goal at the Emirates. Or I say get to, we couldn't. We couldn't score a goal at the Emirates. That's all we needed, one. We got the clean sheet. That was only half of it. We needed the one goal. And we couldn't do it. We should never have conceded 2 to them in the first place. Like I said in the last video, it could have been way more. But before I get in the video, I just want to say, I'm not wearing a Tottenham shirt. This is a Fenerbahce shirt. And it's actually funny that I'm wearing this because in these 2 legs across the semi-finals against Villarreal, the player that I've actually got on the back of my shirt is the player that we missed. Or a player's ability that we missed. It's Mesut Ozil. Obviously he moved to Fenerbahce. And, you know, without his type of creativity, we struggled, you know. It was hard for Aubameyang to get the ball. Yeah, he hit the post a couple of times, but they were pretty much chances out of nothing. You know, Xhaka getting injured just before the game in the warm-up was not helpful for us at all. Because in the last video I actually said how important he was to our midfield and that he needs to start in the defensive mid. Tierney started the game, not 100% match fit. You know, I saw Saka out on the left towards the end of the game a lot. And I think that, you know, he's better at attacking. We know that. He can defend as well, but he's just way better at attacking. That affected us as well. Aubameyang coming off for Willian. Poor decision making from Arteta there. You can't blame the defence. You know, we got a clean sheet. The only thing that I would blame from players like Thomas Partey is he needs to stop shooting. You know, he gets the ball whenever he sees a bit of open space. He just shoots. And more time than not, 9 times out of 10, it skyrockets over the goal. You know, it's going into the stands. So he needs to improve on that. He needs to stop doing that. I'm just frustrated. You can see from the tone of my voice, from my facial expressions, like, do I run? Because I actually uploaded the run video straight after the game. It was a live reaction to the final whistle blowing. But because I was recording the screen out of anger, it got copyright claimed and got taken down. So, you know, this video is going to be coming out 2 days later. But I actually did make a video the moment that the final whistle blew. Now, behind me, Unai Emery and Arteta. It would happen to Arsenal, wouldn't it? That we finally, you know, Wenger, you know, he resigned. People think that he got sacked and they made it look like a resignation because of his legacy. They gave him the whole walkout and whatnot. But, you know, he resigned. And, you know, fans say it's because of them. Some fans think that he literally just made the decisions to go. But with Emery, we actually, you know, got him sacked. That was the fans. You know, there were things going on every day. People holding up signs and saying Emery out. You know, literally violating this man for his life. He will come to an Arsenal game and get violated every game. Even if we win, there were decisions that the fans didn't like. And he was just getting shouted at. So we won that battle. We got him out. He got sacked. And we had the choice between 2 managers, in my opinion. Ancelotti and Arteta. And I think the only reason we picked Arteta is not because he was a prospect or anything like the club said. It was genuinely because he's cheaper. And that's the honest truth. He was cheaper than Ancelotti. Ancelotti is now at Everton, and Everton, they're on the up. They're doing well. It's just poor managerial decisions from Arteta, man. Taking off Aubameyang when we need a goal, and Aubameyang hit the post already 3 times or 2 times in that game. Brings on Lacazette so late on. Our most important player this season. He's got 13 goals in the Premier League in one of our worst seasons as a club. Aubameyang, the man that saved him in the FA Cup when we won it under Arteta, in both the semi-finals and the finals, he takes him off in a semi-finals where we need a goal. And he takes off our most prominent goal scorer. It genuinely angers me. Like, I've already done my raging. Like, I can't scream anymore. I can't swear no more. This is literally me being honest about Arteta now. I made a statement in the last video, which done very well, by the way. I just want to say thank you for that. I made a statement and I said, if Arteta doesn't go through to the final against Villarreal, he needs to go. He needs to go. And I also said that if he does get through and win the Europa League, he deserves to keep his job 100%. But he's gone and lost against Villarreal. We needed 1 goal at the Emirates. 1 goal. We got the clean sheet. Like I said, you cannot blame the defence. Can you really blame the attack as well? Because, it's the instructions that Arteta's given. When Martinelli's on the field, we like to see him strive through the middle as a number 9. But he's out on the left, playing wide, barely being able to get into the box. If Aubameyang and Martinelli are both on the pitch at the same time, if I'm being honest, I would prefer Martinelli in the number 9. Because Aubameyang's played on the left enough now and got the experience to the point where he's good enough there. Martinelli can do everything as a striker. As a young striker as well. He can header. He's 2-footed. He's got a bit of technical ability about him. People argue that Aubameyang is not the best technically gifted striker. He's there for goals and goals only. He doesn't bring anything more. I already mentioned this in the last video as well. So, it's all opinion based from the fans' part. But like I said in the last video, it was all about having the right players on. And if I'm being 100% honest, did we have the right players on towards the end of the game? No. Because we brought on Willian, a guy that has played 36 games for Arsenal now and not scored a single goal. He's missed a couple crucial chances as well. I can't remember the exact game it was, but there was a game where we could have come back into it. He had a literal opportunity to get us back into it and he fluffed it. But yet he's come on for our top scorer in the last 2 seasons or so. It's just poor decision making from Arteta. And it's just something that I've had enough of, if I'm honest. He needs to go. We're out of the Europa. We're 9th in the Prem. We got no cups to play for. No FA Cup. No Carabao. No nothing. We're out of everything. And next season, it doesn't even look like we're going to be in Europe. People say that it's a good thing. We can focus on the Prem. With the team we have, and if Arteta is still our manager, we're not going to do nothing in the Prem. Because the teams around us are only getting better. The teams above us are only getting better. And we think with Arteta and the squad we've got and the board we've got with the money that they put in, there's a stat that I'm actually going to make another video on. Since 2010 to 2020, the Cronkies have only invested 15 million of their own money. But that's for a whole different video. But that's just a small insight of what Arsenal really are. And it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And it needs to get changed quick. It needs to get fixed. Arteta needs to go. The board needs to go. They need to give the club to Daniel Ek. There's more of a chance of it happening now because there's no European football next season. So if fans are allowed back in, where is Kroenke going to get his revenue from, He's going to make probably the least money he's ever made in the last 10 years. No European football at all. It's only going to be the Prem. No one cares about the FA Cup. No one cares about the Carabao. It's literally major trophies like the UCL and the Europa League. But we're out of both of them. So tell me what's going to fill Kroenke's pockets next season. I don't know. But I don't want to make you guys think that I disappeared after losing this game because, I haven't. But I'm just disappointed to say the least, man. Disappointed to see. From what we were to what we are now, we genuinely are a mid-table team right now. If best. At best. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. That's my opinion. The team, I can't really comment on the team because, he had Odegaard out there, he had Smith Rowe, he had Saka, he had Aubameyang. It's about his managerial decisions and his plays that he sets out to the players. That is the problem. We're not seeing enough of Aubameyang, In the first half, he was invisible pretty much. I already mentioned Martinelli and his positioning. Tierney was not 100% match fit, but because we don't have a proper backup left back after selling Kolasinac, Tierney had to come in there because the other guy that was playing left back was Xhaka and he got injured before the game started. We've sent out probably one of our best young prospects in Saliba. We've got a shit backup striker a third backup striker in Nketiah. because for some reason Martinelli just plays on the left. Our only other two strikers are Aubameyang and Lacazette, in my opinion. It's just appalling. It's appalling in every way, shape and form, in every aspect of the club, and it needs to get fixed as soon as possible. I just don't like seeing this club in the state that it's in right now, man. Yeah, I just don't like it. Because we still compare ourselves to Man United and all these top clubs. If Tottenham sign Hasenhüttl or whoever they're looking at as their new manager, Ten Hag just signed a new contract, so he's a big doubt. He's a doubt. He's obviously going to stay at his current club. But if they sign someone like Hasenhüttl or whoever's available, a proper manager, Allegri, if they pay up the money, then it's looking scary for Arsenal. Spurs are going to leave us. They're going to leave us. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully the next video... Well, I don't know what the next video is going to be, actually. I've got some plans. Something is going to be coming out soon, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you turn on your post notifications by clicking the subscribe button and pressing the little bell. Make sure you like, share and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one if Arsenal haven't killed me of depression.